Alright, got another upload. Another one where I'm probably not going to give an introduction. Just a brief one, just another draft league battle. This time between the Cianwood Quagsires, which is Ryan Rennie, and the Atlanta Braviaries, which is the Turtles Work team. Alright. And just I pretty much just go over the videos, just like give a brief analysis and like a turn by turn play by play, whatever you want to call it. Like I'm recording this at the same time that I'm watching this for the first time as I record this. So, for Ryan Rennie's team, he's got Zapdos, Porygon 2, Tapu Fini, Pharaoh, Goodra, and Gallade. For Turtle, that's all I'm gonna say. Turtle, he's got a Chomp, a Blessimon or something like that, Deontay, Corviknight, Milotic. There's too many. I forget the names. And Heliolisk. Probably for Ryan Rennie, I could see him. I'm not really too sure what his lead would be. I mean, Zapdos. I mean, my typical pattern always is like lead with like something with like Volt Switch or U-turn. That way you can kind of maintain momentum just in case. But his Rock Setter is obviously going to be Pharaoh. Mega Gallade. I mean, definitely a bulky defensive right Porygon 2. Probably, because I don't really see like a definite win con, because this could be SD. This might be like Calm Mind, Tapu Fini. And then Zapdos is most likely his Defogger. And for Turtle, he's got Rock Setter. I mean, I wonder if Mega Deontay is allowed in this format. If Mega Deontay is allowed, this is probably, it might be Rock Polish. And then the Chomp is probably like maybe SD Stealth Rocks, and then Blessimon, I'm not really too sure. I think it runs like Life Orb, 4 attacks or 3 attacks, something like that, or maybe Combine. Defogger, obviously Corv. And then Milotic, Defensive Wall, and then you got Heliolisk, just another Pokemon. He's got probably a Dry Skin to absorb any Scalds, which will be good for the Tapu Fini. And then probably just Life Orb. But definitely leads are most likely going to be probably Zapdos and maybe Chomp, or it could be Deontay to go ahead and get up the because Deontay gets up a I don't know if these things still ran. I know like Gen 6 they ran like Protect sometimes to get up the Mega easier, but definitely Zapdos here, and he can lead with multitude of things. Probably gonna maybe lead with either Chomp or Corv, because they can kind of like either get up rocks, or Corv can kind of pivot out if he doesn't lead Zapdos. Okay, so went Tapu, alright, and went Blessimon. Alright, I still honestly forget what Blessimon can do, but I mean, probably absorbing the Scald here, or Surf, yep, exactly, that's why Heliolisk is here. And he can't really do anything to Goodra. I mean, if he's carrying Volt Switch, it's best to just Volt Switch out now and then go into... Goodra's got really great coverage, so Corv is a solid switch in, but Goodra, I think, can carry Thunderbolt. Yep. So Corv can't really stay in too long. And Goodra also can run Fire Blast. I personally would have left Goodra in. But I mean, I guess like Zapdos is a better for soaking up hits from Corviknight. And also has like recovery, I'm assuming. And Pharaoh comes in. Pharaoh just like, kind of like hard walls, Heliolisk. And this is like easy rocks right here. Oh no, knock off, okay. So he knocked off the Salad Bear. Alright, so that's actually pretty good. Well, the Zapdos might be HP Ice, but easy rocks here. Chomp gets scared out. Corv can kind of come in, roost up, and like bulk up and get some body presses up. I'm not sure if Porygon 2 was a solid switch in there. I would have definitely roosted there just to get up some recovery and not have to keep like switching into hazards and be a little worried. But right now, like, Porygon 2 just kind of, like, just sits there with Heliolisk. If it's carrying Toxic, that's probably like the best time to start spitting it out. I know, Ice Beam. And then still, I mean, neither one of them can really do much to the other outside of like inflict status. And then Tapu comes out, yeah, and Tapu can't be toxic because of the miss. So that's a good switch in there. So clicking Moonblast here is pretty good. And the thing is, like what I said earlier, like Corvus sitting at 28%, and even though it can take a Moonblast, it doesn't really want to switch into that at that range. Especially if Tapu Fini might be faster. Okay, so bulk up Glade, but I don't think he wants to catch a Scald and potentially get burned. Okay, he didn't get burned, so that's actually good. Knock off there. Still doesn't want, like I said, doesn't want to take a Scald like that. I don't know. Does Misty Terrain maybe prevent like status? I can't remember. But yeah, Drain Punch there is clutch. Heliolisk outspeeds. I think maybe Blast Upon place. I can't say that name. We're never saying that mon's name again. I'm supposed to say the clown. But okay, so he hits a sub up. Let me see, what speed trigger this hit? 344, 350. So I guess he was worried about it potentially being faster. And then it looks like Porygon 2 can't really do anything. And this is Combine, so Fini comes out. This thing is what, Ghostfire. Yeah, I don't know if Fini can actually, well, it's got Surf. Okay, so it's carrying Surf, Hydro, Moonblast. So I'm guessing it's 4 attacks, maybe. Yeah, Shadow Ball is, and then now he's gonna get the Dry Skin. Yeah, that's a pretty solid combo there. And Porygon 2 comes out. This is 25 turns so far. This has been pretty solid so far. I think definitely for Turtle, the hazards here is going to be a problem in the long run. Because like I said before, Corv needs a free switch in. It can't really hard switch in to anything. Okay, he did switch it in. And like I said, that's what I was kind of worried about because Corv puts pressure on Pharaoh and can also bulk up on Porygon 2. I'm not sure if I remember seeing it have Thunderbolt or not. And it can also help with Gallade to an extent. It clicks Moonblast and it has Mystical Fire. Okay, so that's good. And what I'm noticing a lot, like in these matches, I've seen the berries quite a bit, which is good. Ooh, so I think he gets like maybe Power Whip or okay, Iron Tail does the job. Alright, so Deontay's gone. Garchomp comes in, probably just clicks Outrage. Or yeah, EQ does the same thing. Gets a good chunk of damage. And then Fini's no Porygon 2. Porygon 2 kind of I think it's got the bulk to kind of take most hits. It still has Ice Beam. And with that Salad Berry gone, that was actually like really good. We teleport into Zapdos. I don't think that he can really do much. I mean, Rennie's got a pretty solid core going, and he's just that heals. He just kind of absorbing stuff. But he clicked Hydro again, expecting him to switch out. But the thing is, like nothing wants to take a Moonblast either. So I think Moonblast would have been a lot more beneficial. Was the more optimal play. So Glade comes out. Drain Punch thinks a Ghost. The Clown. Knockoff kills it. So that kind of tells us there that Glade was faster. So he could have left it in earlier and kind of would have. It didn't really make too much of a difference, but Glade at this point just cleans up. Either way, even if like Heliolisk somehow kills Glade, Heliolisk can't get past Porygon 2. But yeah, another pretty solid game. I'd honestly have to say the MVP here easily Glade. But I mean, only thing I would have to say about Turtles team would be the play of Corviknight, I think, could have been more beneficial for him. Let me see the okay. So Porygon 2 did have T-Bow, but I feel like Corv would have been a lot more of an asset for the team if he would have held on to it longer, especially with like body press. But either way, still pretty solid game. And like before, I mean the usual YouTube and like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff or whatever.